And now it's time for your Angry Ninja Sports News. Alright guys, it's time for the Ninja Sports Show. We're just going to be covering one story today about the Olympics, which I'm not a big Olympics person, so I'm not going to sit here and rail on the Olympics. But I do think it is incredibly ridiculous of the Olympics to kick somebody out for marijuana use. Look, it's a rule, and if I was getting ready to go to the Olympics, I would follow every single rule. Nothing would go in my body, and so it is on Sha'Carri Richardson is her name for what she did. She did do something that was 100% against the rules, and she has to face the consequences for that. I get that, and I'm okay with that. But at the same time, it's a ridiculous rule. Marijuana is legal in several states, for one. So she very well could have been smoking illegally. I don't know what state she lives in. I didn't read the whole story. But it could have been legal where she was at. And in no way is marijuana a performance-enhancing drug. The girl runs the 100-meter races. If anything, it makes her slower. If you get high before the race, you'd be like, hey, what am I going to do? Why do you want me to run that line? I mean, unless they attach Twinkies to the ribbon at the end, it ain't going to help. It ain't going to do nothing for her. She was going through some personal issues, some bad things happened in her life at the time, so she's like, you know what? I'm going to hit this joint, I'm going to feel a little bit better. Forget this world right now, I'm doing this. And you know what? Cool. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Weed should be legal everywhere. But now she won't be able to compete in the Olympics. She's literally getting a kick out of the Olympics because it's on their banned substance list. But why? Can anybody explain to me why? It's not performance enhancing. Russia competed on steroids for years, and nobody's had nothing because they managed to pass the test somehow. We all know how. Money on the table. But this chick smoked a little ganja, got a little high to relax herself, and bam, out. You know, and it's just ridiculous. It is. She should be allowed to compete. That law or rule, because it's not a law, the rule should be removed. It should not be a banned substance. Marijuana comes from there. It's all natural. It is ninja approved. But instead, Sha'Carri Richardson loses her dream of competing in the Olympics. And she didn't, no dope. I mean, they let Lance Armstrong compete for years. He was doping. Just saying. You'd be like, but she should do what Michael Phelps did. Michael Phelps, when it came time to be ready for the Olympics, stopped smoking. When it wasn't time to train and be in the Olympics, smoked it by the pound. But, yeah, that's it. And everybody's going to support for her. None of the sports can help. It's not going to change the rule. They're all old people in charge of the Olympics. We need to get to them. They are absolutely ridiculous. You know what? I'm actually cover another story about ridiculousness in the Olympics. Swim caps for thick curly hair not being allowed in the Olympics. So if you have really kinky, big hair, we already know where this is going. Girls with massive amounts of curly hair or natural black hair, people who design this are actually called soul caps, right? They won't let them use those specially designed caps holding that bigger hair easier for them. They won't let those in the Olympics either. Why? What's good reason? Oh, because it doesn't naturally form the head. Well, they got giant hair. They have big hair. Like, come on, let it work with them. So no, it doesn't cut all their hair off so the smaller cap will fit. Really? Is that swim cap going to make it easier for them to swim? No, it's not. It's just not. The Olympics need to sit down with a committee, get a couple young people on it, or a couple people who are on 11, and really relook at this stuff and make better decisions. Because the Olympics is supposed to be about the athlete, not their hair, not about what very well could have been for Sha'Carri, a legal substance where she was at. It's not performance enhancing in any way, unless, again, like I said, there's a Twinkie at the end of the line. Which, I mean, maybe our coach does have a Twinkie at the end of the line. Maybe that was the plan. There's like, I got cookies. Cookies. I love cookies. Okay, sidetrack. Anyway, but make it more inclusive. There is no reason this swim cap, it's not like it has a little motor in it that makes you go faster. If anything, since it doesn't form the head perfectly, it might actually create more drag and slow them down. But they're willing to do that because it's easier on them. It makes their life better. They don't rip as much hair out taking off the swim cap. So yeah, maybe the Olympics needs to wake up a little bit. Become more into the year 2021 more ninja-like, more accepting. That's what they need. Probably not going to happen. That's what the world needs. Needs more acceptance. Need more ninjas in the world. And, in the Olympics, they need to start letting ninjas compete. I mean, nobody else would win but the ninja, but I'm just saying, ninjas would win it all. It'd be nothing but gold medal. Maybe that's why. They don't think it's fair to normal people to let ninjas come in the Olympics and compete. They don't let any ninjas in professional sports. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. The closest thing to a ninja in professional sports right now is Derrick Henry, because he just bows people over, runs them. And the Tennessee Titans, let's talk about them for a second. I don't have a story on this, just did they not put together the best offense in football? They have one of the best offensive lines. They have Derrick Henry. They have A.J. Brown on one side, and they got Julio Jones on the other. And they got one of the most accurate quarterbacks in football. He ain't going to be throwing long bombs, but when he throws it, it's going to go where it's supposed to go. With those two receivers and Derrick Henry to keep the defense honest, go ahead and say it now. You mark this down, write this down. This year is the year of the Titans' Super Bowl victory. This year. If everybody stays healthy. As long as 2 out of the 3 stay healthy from Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, and A.J. Brown, they're just going to roll people, and it's going to be right. All right, guys. That's just the short shot today. I'm actually going to be getting a co-host, and we're going to do much longer shows, covering more in sports. He's a big basketball person, so we're bringing him in. He's going to be able to help us out with the basketball stuff, because, to be honest with you, I don't know basketball, and he's a big that's a wrestling person in general, not just WWE, so he'll be able to bring in a good perspective on that. So I'm looking forward to that, for the bro to come in and help us out. So that's what we're looking forward to. That's what the show's going to be in the future. Like I said, this is just a quick hit, let you guys get an idea of where we're going. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. That was all part of the Ninja Podcast Network. There's the Ninja News, there's the Ninja Sports Show, the Ask the Angry Ninja Show, and the Angry Ninja Presents Not a Kids Game for you D&D fans out there. If you want to support us, patreon.com/worst jokes. Go there. Throw some money at us. We appreciate it. You join a high enough tier, you will get a free gift. If you want to reach out and contact us, you can email us at asktheangryninja@gmail.com, on Twitter at cman2342. We have a Facebook page. It's Ask the Angry Ninja. And on YouTube, just search for Angry Ninja. All right, guys, like I said, hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you reach out and listen to one of the other shows. You guys have a wonderful night.